Hey guys, this is Xavier and this is Catfish Fishing Tips for the River. First I'm going to talk about channel catfish, but first we're going to take a look at the river. As you can see over there is a log jam, which is ideal for flathead catfish habitat, and also channel catfish, which will be roaming the edges of the log jam. But first we're going to talk about the bait. Oh, and the river is also kind of flooded, so we can't fish on a dock because it's like a foot underwater. So, right here, I have float through minnow bucket, suggested in the accessories slide. We have a couple of bluegill in here. Come here. It's slippery. And we have another one in here. Actually, another two. Bluegill are actually suggested in the bait slide as pretty good bait. I'm gonna put these back so they'll be lively when we actually use them. We're gonna use this one because he's actually the right size for bait. This is about the size I use. So, I'm going to show you how to use it for live bait. What you do, you get your hook, and I use preferably a circle hook, about this size. And what you do is you hook them through right here behind the fin called the anal fin, and you hook it through until it comes out, and you make sure there's no scales covering the barb, and you cast it out in a good place. Right now I'm just going to cast it out straight ahead, and make sure your bait clicker is off at first. That was a pretty okay cast. And after you cast and you're happy with where it is, you set it down. This current is so strong. And you put your bait clicker on, so it sounds like this when the fish are taking it off. It sounds like that. Since this current is too strong, you can't really have it on. So, I know what we're gonna do. A tip for fishing the river, and this is actually kind of you actually kind of have to do this. You risk losing your rod. You're gonna want to find a place that is secure, and I just found this little crevice, like in between the rocks, that it fits perfectly. And you want to make sure it's just right. This place is just right because the rod tip is positioned just good. And I'm going to put my bait clicker on. It's probably going to go off because of the current. It kind of is. But, one time I left it and it wasn't really hung up, and I lost the pole. It was a big bummer. And the other one had a catfish on it, and it was almost getting pulled in. It was literally balancing on a dock. So that's why you want to put it somewhere where you can get to it easily, and it's safe from catfish pulling it right in.
Beautiful sunset.
Best time for fishing is about now, and night fishing, especially for flathead catfish and blue catfish. Most recommended. Got a beautiful sunset, eh? Can't argue with that.